Princess of Pro Wrestling SoCal Val, and it's Mascara time!
Hey everybody, welcome to Mascara Fighters vlog. I guess this will be vlog number 1 after the fact that I already launched the Mascara Fighters themselves, and it's a very special, it's a very good feeling to feel that you're gonna start again, that new things are happening and things like that. With that being said, I want to thank everybody that was actually at the Mascara Fighters launch. It was a very cool thing that followed the Huracan vlog itself. It was like a little mini 5-parter, but I thought it was a special event. It was the first time I was doing it, so I figured I'd talk about that. I wanted to talk about that. That was very cool. Everybody showed a lot of love. Everybody showed a lot of support for me, for Mascara Fighters as a series, as an entity. And I just want to thank you, señoras y señores. Quiero agradecerlos por haberme apoyado en el lanzamiento de Mascara Fighters. Era bien importante de que yo lance esta serie en Huracan. Era mi primer evento. Tuvo sus altas y sus bajas, pero como cualquier otra cosa, a la larga era tremendas altas, y es increíble de que haya podido llegar hasta ese punto. Ahora este va a ser el vlog normal, porque ya no existe la primera temporada, segunda temporada. Voy a ir por años, y así que este va a ser año número 1. Ya que hice el vlog de la primera temporada, hice el vlog de la serie de lanzamiento del Huracan vlog itself. Ahora puedo concentrarme más en Mascara Fighters, y quisiera agradecer a todo el mundo de que fue al evento, de que era bien especial para mí ver a muchos amigos, muchas amistades de que me han apoyado por los años. La gente de que no pudo ir, que se va a hacer. No todo se puede cumplir cuando uno quiere, pero prometo de que de hoy en adelante van a escuchar más anuncios de mí, van a tener más Mascara Fighters, eventos y cosas así, y espero de que los vea pronto. Gracias. Welcome to Mascara Fighters 800, a Mascara Fighters Day 2019 event. I'm Luis Felipe Dulanto, the series creator, and today we're celebrating a very special milestone because Mascara Fighters has hit over 800 videos on social media and platforms for engagement. This is a very special moment for the brand growing and moving forward. The Mascara Fighters, to give you a brief summary of how the story goes, they are 5 orphan brothers who find energy masks but can't control the powers, them being the guys in the middle with the 3D versions of them up top, as you can see, the Alvarez brothers. They go to America where they meet the Metal family, and the Metal family betrays them, inadvertently creating both of their powers, them being the Alvarez brothers becoming the Mascara Fighters, and the Metal family becoming Fatal Evolution. Now, as the series grows on, Dr. Fire and his associates are gonna start, forming their own sort of villainous group called the Evil Force Gang, that you can see on the lower bottom. But the Mascara Fighters will be allied by the Bright sisters, Samantha Bright and Sunny Bright. And here's a brief summary of how we got to getting Mascara Fighters 800. Welcome. Our story begins with posters. The first thing Mascara Fighters released when it first launched were poster waves. Today, Mascara Fighters is happy to announce that it has released over 11 poster waves and is currently working on other different projects for poster waves. But the beginning itself, the first things that were released for Mascara Fighters, the things that helped create awareness for Mascara Fighters, were these 5 posters. These 5 posters have been used in multiple things, from vlogs to events to celebrities even taking pictures with them and being nice enough to do video plugs with some of these. These posters were the beginning and the first steps for Mascara Fighters, and originally the idea was to make them sort of just singles, but the poster thing took off. People started, asking, oh, when are you going to release more posters? Or, oh, this poster looks like that. So as far as branding goes, the first thing of Mascara Fighters were these posters. And like I said, this also helped grow awareness. Since it's a new brand, when it launched and it was a new IP, not a lot of people knew, nobody knew about it. I wanted to get people's attention. As the series creator, you want as many eyeballs as possible when you debut. You can't just have one thing or another. So I figured posters would be cool. And as time has gone by, the posters have really become a hallmark of what Mascara Fighters is today. As Mascara Fighters started growing, there was a need for masks. The series is called Mascara Fighters, Mascara meaning mask in Spanish. So I started designing masks for them. And, lo and behold, this image, as you can see in front of you, is from the first set of masks. This was a very cool thing to actually have masks and be able to design them, draw them by hand, and scan them, clean them up a little bit for distribution, then actually physically print them and glue them on and have them in my hands. I literally was able to have mascaras on, and this was a very cool step in the growth of Mascara Fighters. And this was also featured as a specific showcase vlog as part of the Mascara Fighters lineage, if you will. And today, Mascara Fighters has 10 different mask series sets. As Mascara Fighters kept growing, on July 4th, 2018, another milestone was reached, another dream was reached, when the first toy line was finally released, and Mascara Fighters released their own action figures. This was so amazing. There's no other word I can use. Incredible, amazing, spectacular. Just the fact that Mascara Fighters has their own action figures, that people have them in their hands, that this was such an amazing thing. By the way, December 12th, 2018, Mascara Fighters did this again because Mascara Fighters launched the second toy line, and the first toy line was starring the Mascara Fighters characters themselves, the five Mascara Fighters, the 5 superheroes. But in the second one, in the second toy launch, was released the Fatal Evolution, the bad guys, the nemesis to the Mascara Fighters, and this was so cool as well, and so special. These moments in life sometimes come far and few between, but when they do, they really resonate. Having your own 2 toy lines out now, as of this recording, this was still so cool. And these are just some of the shots. People coming by, taking pictures, getting their figures. People watching the trailer. This was super cool. Content. As Mascara Fighters kept growing, there was a need for more physical content, more of a visual representation of the brand. People wanted to see a pilot, a trailer, a teaser, a proof of concept, something that they can sink their teeth into, something that people can watch that shows what Mascara Fighters can be. And after 9 months of creation, Mascara Fighters was able to finish its first series trailer, the proof of concept, the pilot, so to speak. And this was a very intriguing but massively um, painstakingly fun project to be able to make. And I was fortunate enough to have premiered it to international cameras with people from Comedy Central, people from Cartoon Network, people from Paramount, multiple cameras, multiple channels of media at Miami Web Fest. And this was a very important step in growing the brand. Seeing people see the trailer, seeing their response. This was also very cool because I got the chance to network with bigger people of the industry, get stronger feedback as Mascara Fighters would grow, and here it is. Mascara Universe presents Mascara Fighters trailer. Set in Maximo City, Dr. Fernando Pyro and Yasmin Yessi are on a rooftop talking when suddenly Yasmin's attention gets drawn to something else. She says, "Hey, what's that? I think those guys over there are breaking into that rooftop. Should we check it out? Should we do something about it?" Then Dr. Fernando says, "Yeah, whatever. Look, we gotta just stay alert and wait for the EMT chopper. We save lives. We don't stop crimes." Then we cut away to the five figures in the corner that are breaking in to the building. Quickly, we see the five individuals in the corner breaking into the building, or so it seems. Once inside, the Alvarez brothers drop and then start talking amongst each other. Willie says that he doesn't find the heat signature of Samantha or Sonny's communication devices, and he can't get a read on them. It's weird. They came there for the specific reason for it, and he can't find it. Alejandro Alvarez says that this might be a trap, but we're ready for it. Jack says, yeah, it's most likely a trap then, because if the heat signature is gone, then from their telecommunication, it's got to be like they must be messing with the frequency or something. Then Johnny says, well, no matter what, we'll face this together. Franco then looks around and sees nothing, but he hears a laughing voice. So he tells his brothers to hang back. He looks around again, and just to make sure, he decides to tell his brothers to transform. Franco says, it's mascara time. Let's mascara up. Suddenly, the Alvarez brothers energy zoom into the Mascara Fighters. The Mascara Fighters look around and see that, look, there's the Bright sisters. They've been captured, and the energy signature was being scrambled or something. They they find them, but they are above metal spikes that could destroy them, and they're in harnesses. So without thinking, Mascara Red and Mascara Blue jump into action to help escape and release them. Just as Samantha and Sonny are escaping, A large door opens and a bunch of metal droids come powering down, one after another, bigger and stronger, ready to attack. Samantha then knees a metal droid as Sunny escapes. Then Samantha joins her. Suddenly, the fatal evolution arrive. Wizardo, Metal Woman, Laser Man, and Metal Man line up as Metal Man speaks. You Mascara morons fell for my trap, and your annoying friends were the perfect decoy to lure you to your demise. I want my revenge on you, and now it's only fitting that you fall after saving the ones you love. Congratulations. This is the last time we'll ever see each other as you fall to my fatal evolution. Metal droids, attack! The metal droids then start blasting from multiple directions, firing missiles from their torso cannons. As the Mascara Fighters appear to be winning, the metal droids start multiplying and keep attacking and blasting. When all seemed lost, the Mascara Fighters get together and use their energy wave attack and finally destroy the last of the metal droids, saving the day. Back at Fatal Evolution base, Laserman is putting together a metal droid when Becky Snow walks in and starts asking him about when are they going to get serious about their relationship, that taking over the world is good and everything, but she wants to spend more time together, and she goes on and on, driving him crazy. There's a lot of people that have helped Mascara Fighters along the way, and honestly too many to count. Mascara Fighters' achievements and growth couldn't have been possible without so many tireless people. But here I'd like to thank a few of them, starting with my brothers, Lizardo y Juan Dulanto, my members in the musical group Los Hermanos Dulanto, along with my brother Jose Dulanto, who wasn't at the premiere because of other reasons, but he's also been super supportive. Thank you to my brothers. My brothers mean the world to me because they see the passion that I put into Mascara Fighters and the drive that I have to make this brand as strong as humanly possible. So thank you to them. And obviously thanks to my parents, because they're my parents. Another person I'd like to thank is Marlena Wells. We met at a networking event, and ever since then she's been kind enough to thank, you know, just honestly just be on on my team. She has been a cool person. I've had the pleasure of being on her radio show and interviews, and always from the moment we met, it's been very kind to me as a person and Luis Felipe and to the brand of Mascara Fighters, and I super appreciate it. So thank you. Another person that's been really influential in just keeping me going sometimes is Pablo Ordon. He might be a little shy about me even saying his name or whatever. Most people call him Orlando. But Orlando's been kind enough to see something in Mascara Fighters and see something in me. And he has been a good friend to Mascara Fighters and to myself. When Mascara Fighters seems like one thing, he's always there to push me into a higher level. When we're all human beings and we can all get tired or we can all get frustrated at times, but he's always seeing something in me, and it's very, humbling to have somebody that helps the brand as much as this man has for me. And we've worked countless conventions together. We've even hit the road together, and we'll be hitting the road again soon enough. But thank you to you and for the support you give to the brand. And also, I'd like to thank Celine Alba. She is a very talented actress, rising star. She's on multiple TV shows. She's doing web series. She does independent movies. She's transitioning into more mainstream roles, and just a very kind young lady who's also been right there from the moment we met. It was an honor to meet somebody so talented and so young and so full of a bright future that still sees something nice in Mascara Fighters. Anytime I've needed her to help with an event or even show up or whatever it is, it's one of the few people I can count on that I know she'll be there, along with her mom. Her mom is a very nice lady. Shout out to you too, Miss Alba. And so thank you for supporting Mascara Fighters. Mascara Fighters grows because of kind people like you that cross my life. Here is Mr. Tate Sr. He has since passed away, but I'd still like to thank him because he gave me my first opportunity to promote and to have my product in his store. Tate, he didn't have to do this. But he let me come in and he let me give out my cards and talk about my series. And not everybody opens the doors for you, but when somebody does, this was at a very early stage for Mascara Fighters as a brand, and he was kind to Mascara Fighters, and I'll always, I'll always remember that. Thank you for watching Mascara Fighters 800. And in closing, I'll leave you with some of the future projects coming up. The latest Mascara Fighters vlog, talking about the new upcoming Volume 4 animated shorts coming later 2019. Thank you and good night. Hello and welcome to Mascara Fighters vlog. This is entry 262, and today I'll be announcing the summer 2019 schedule, the releases for the animated shorts. This is what's coming up. On June 20th, I'll be releasing Red Energy Carnage. On June 22nd, I'll be releasing Franco Alvarez art piece. That's where I'm going to do a marker style animated art piece. Followed by Ronald Starts Snapping on June 30th. And July 1st, I will be releasing Mackenzie Workout. These four releases are obviously part of the animated shorts that I released. This is the start, the first part of Volume 4. Every volume of animated shorts, I divide them into albums. So to speak, the first track is gonna be, or technically it's animated short 31. It's gonna be Red Energy Carnage, and so forth. Speaking of Red Energy Carnage, that is gonna be about the finisher of Mascara Red. That's the name of his finisher attack. It's called Red Energy Carnage. Uh, Franco Alvarez Reflections art piece. That, like I said, is a marker drawing style animated art piece that I'm doing. Ronald Starts Snapping is about the transformation of Ronald Go into snaps. And that one is done actually on computer. I did it with the mouse. It's done with the mouse, and the the following one, Mackenzie Workout, that one's done in marker as well. But as you can see, these are different styles, and I pride myself on the brand of Mascara Fighters, using different styles, different genres, trying to create different avenues for Mascara Fighters to keep growing. And that's been the schedule for summer 2019. Thanks. Until next time. Señoras y señores, bienvenidos a Mascara Fighters Blog. Hoy quisiera anunciar las entradas, el schedule de lanzamiento del verano 2019. Y empiezo con Red Energy Carnage, de que va a salir el 20 de junio. Después Franco Alvarez Reflections Art Piece va a salir junio 22. Seguido por Ronald Start Snapping, de que saldrá junio 30. Y julio 1 lanzaré a Mackenzie Workout. Estos son los títulos de las nuevas mini películas de que hago para Mascara Fighters. Esta es la primera mitad del cuarto álbum de mini películas de que hago para Mascara Fighters y saldrán pronto. Gracias y hasta la próxima.